Alright, welcome back. Oh, hello, Mr. Track. Alright, you here.
Track.
Yeah.
This is new. This is the same area.
Yep.
But it's modified ever so slightly with this fun little track.
Huh, and this little device
Who could have brought mechanization to the
feudal world
of this area?
Yeah.
Could it have been Grouse?
Grouse. I mean, that could be. Ooh, let's find out.
So I was shown 2 nights ago. I was shown an abridged version of Space Jam 2.
What do you think?
A summary, basically, to show me all the good bits, and there were no good bits from what I garnered from being shown the good bits. It was fucking dookie. Have you seen it?
I have not.
It's fucking dookie. Are you planning on seeing it?
No.
Because it's fucking dookie, that's why. Literally, all the cartoon parts look so fucking awkward and ugly.
They went with, like, a more 3D cartoon style, right?
But LeBron James goes to Toon World.
And becomes a toon,
and becomes a cartoon character, and, but he looks like shit. All the animations, all the scenes are so busy. Like, they try to make it super over the top and wacky, but there's so much going on you can't fucking focus on anything.
Yeah.
At once. It's it's literally horrible. And in those sections, and there's just so much 50% of the movie, even more than that probably, is them just fight. They enter Warner Brothers universe.
Mm-hmm.
There's all the planets Kingdom Hearts, and it literally is just a flex of how much intellectual property that Warner Brothers owns.
Yeah, I'm assuming they had Scooby-Doo World and.
I don't know if I didn't see Scooby-Doo shit actually. I did see.
Because I'm pretty sure Hanna-Barbera is owned by Warner Brothers.
It definitely is.
Yeah, because I was watching a couple of the old episodes on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for interrupting. Go.
No, I'm just fucking burning problems out. Oh, I have a big bomb. I can shoot the big bomb.
The Grusinator.
I got a big bomb. I can shoot it far.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it?
Yeah, you see how stammering and stuttering you are.
Yeah, check it out.
What?
First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Blah, 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 blah.
Basically, it's a flex, because there's a whole point where they're it's the Matrix world, and they're in the Matrix world, and they have they go to different worlds, and there are little fun scenes with the characters, the Looney characters, being there's one where it's the Coyote and the Roadrunner and Mad Max, and they're cartoons over Mad Max. And
Okay,
and then there was one where it's fucking Speedy Gonzales and Grandma. The Grandma and the Matrix.
Yeah,
I thought those were fun. Those are fun, cool scenes.
Fun little Easter egg scenes.
It's not even they're not even fucking Easter eggs. It was part of the plot.
Oh.
That they were hanging out in the Matrix world and Mad Max world, because they were because Don Cheadle showed up and took them and convinced them to all leave. He was Satan on the tree.
Was there a DC world or something?
There was a DC world because that's where they have to go to get Daffy and Porky Pig. And then the Justice League pick them out.
It's Darkwing Duck. That's Disney.
Darkwing Duck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, time for everyone's favorite monstrosity.
It's fucking stupid and ugly. I hate it.
The first one is not bad. It's the second one that it becomes...
No, it's not mad at me. Okay, good.
a pain in the ass because of these shockwaves.
Literally fucking disgusting.
Yep. So we need to kill this thing as quickly as possible before it can get to the front.
Yeah, like...
And now it will go ahead and start trying to climb. So what we need to do now is get to one of these, well, apparently Bruce is going to bomb it.
Oh, fuck that. But it was like this fucking, like, a fuck you to, like, the entertainment industry, because, like, literally they just have, like, every character you can think of, like, in there, like, showing up at some point, and fucking Warner Brothers is like, we own these characters. Ha ha ha! Like, fucking Rick and Morty show up, and there's literally a fucking scene where Rick and Morty, like, airdrop the Tasmanian Devil in. It was fucking horrendous.
Sounds.
And you can just see, like, you watch, like, Don Cheadle, he's the villain, and you can just see
he's
him,
the
like,
villain?
Yeah.
How dare they make Don Cheadle the villain?
Well, he was the worst villain ever, because, like, his passion, like, left him at, like, pretty early on. Because he just realized that he couldn't make himself, like, care for this movie. Like, he started out like a motive, and like he could like kind of like act,
and then slowly drained from him.
Yeah, because like there was like this big bombastic climax where he's like he gets like
this fat fuck is...
he turns into like a fucking 8-foot tall giant and starts like beating up LeBron James, and he just like he's just screaming and getting pissed, but like he has no expression on his face.
Did they keep like any of sort of the plot from the original?
No. I don't think so, at least. They're literally, like, the only, like, thing that's, like, continued is, like, Bugs Bunny's a little fucking one-off show about, like, haven't we done this before? We have to play a basketball game with high stakes to save the world? Haven't I seen this somewhere?
I can't remember the exact plot of the original, but it wasn't, like, stakes to end the world or anything. It was just the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it was Looney Tunes. Well, this one it was the Warner Brothers verse. The fucking Warner Brothers verse was like the happiness from Don Cheadle or something. I literally don't remember the plot. I just like watched the highlights.
Yeah.
I literally just got shown like the offensive parts.
And there he goes again. Let's shoot him. Yeah, if you're as excited as we are about this part, then you're not excited at all.
I don't know what's happening.
He's trying to reach the top.
He's trying to escape. He's trying to come up and for life. Oh.
So
he gets away.
Let's just shoot him for good measure.
Yeah, fuck him up, dude.
I love how he, like, stops climbing. But, oh, okay, interesting. Don't know why I'm down here, but sure. Alright. You see him stop climbing. He stands there for a second, and then he falls over.
Yeah, it's not lined up at all. It's, like, weird. Oh, now he's red and he's gonna sling. Yep, he's doing the same fucking thing he did last time.
Yep.
The same orders. There's no, like, better form. You just, like, beat him again.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Gets a new
There's
move.
Bruce.
That's gonna be nice.
Probably. Yep.
Fucking awful. Get out of there. That's bad. He's slightly faster than you. Or maybe not.
Oh, he's back. Alright, that should be the last one.
Go back to adventuring.
I think if I had just land on him.
This has gross talons. I hate those. They also definitely like use this idea in Dark Souls 3. The old guy. The blue man.
Okay.
With the ball sacks. You pop him.
He's really fast.
I would hop. I would follow it and hop over the thing. like hop over the thing and hit it.
There we
I
go.
don't think it's do that. Safe way.
Gonna be quick though. He's about to make it.
What happens if he makes it up? If you kill Bruce in front of you?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, you let Bruce now. He's becoming a redeemed character.
Oh. There's 1 foot.
Okay.
That'll slow him down a bit.
Ooh.
And
Take a turn.
no!
That too.
Alright. Hopefully this doesn't end badly. Still got a little bit of time.
Don't be on the edge there. You're really gonna fall down then.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh my god.
There we go. Be quick, because he does get back up.
That's where you stand.
You have to take a look. And
Where the fuck is he?
it's up 1 more level.
He fell?
I'm guessing so.
He's gonna get back up. He's gonna stand. Oh no! Oh no! No!
It's okay.
No,
It
it's
should
not.
be fine.
No, it's not.
Oh,
See?
nope.
It wasn't fine. Now his toes are coming back. Now you really did it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah, it might be the end of the old lady. Doesn't help that he's...
Yeah, what if it's like, there were like 2 routes, one where you don't fucking, one where you fail and one you succeed. And the other is just dead after this. And you can kill it, but not after it kills the old lady. Not before it kills the old lady. I would really get in there and start hitting those toes.
I'm trying to. But he moves like so fast that I can't...
Get in there. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's it for Bruce.
Rip. Alright. Well, we'll have to cut back in when we actually save it.
There's like a gross like mole kind of.
What?
It looks like a mole. No, I want to continue entering. I give up.
That's not a real game over. It's still a game. I need to have some amount of stamina.
Yeah.
A little easier. You only have 1 foot.
Wait. I thought that was a cutscene for him like winning.
No. Okay. Keep pushing me off.
Better not try time.
Try not to.
Be bad.
I think we'll be fine at this point. Come on. There we go. Alright. He should be dead. Yep. He's glowing white. Oh, that was a pain in the butt. That's why I know one likes the Imprisoned. Wonder if the Weaver was picking up in the mic.
He was really freaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's going to go back into his hole.
Yep. For
Another
now.
25 minutes.
I know you're trying to be funny, but that's not an exaggeration. Because, spoiler alert, we're gonna fight this guy at least 1 more time.
I thought that was gonna slick into the ground, like.
Not yet. We gotta do it.
Give us back.
Smack that spike.
Push it in there. It's kind of broad.
Alright. Okay,
The
we got
Y-Force.
not quite. The dual force.
Here's the Y-Force.
I mean, if we were talking about the original Zelda, that wouldn't be wrong.
Yes. There's only two original Zelda.
Yep. The third Triforce was in Zelda 2.
Was the third Triforce in you all along? Is that what they did?
Not entirely wrong either. So, in Zelda 2, how you get the third Triforce, the Triforce of Courage, is you have to prove yourself by defeating Dark Link.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. You have to fight the fucking he's literally just like you, Link, but like facing the other direction and hopping around.
Exactly.
Remember that? Like it's like a doofy ass scene. It's downright doofy.
Doofy. Make sure we start the timer. Alright.
You saved the day, Link.
Now.
Good job.
Uh-huh.
Now do a quest and come back and do it, but don't take too long, because.
Well, we have all the time in the world now.
What does that mean?
You'll say.
You can teleport to the future now, or do you go to the time zone?
Come on. Stop talking.
Shut up.
There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of all evil.
Do you think that the reason that they're what are the tall ladies?
What?
From Breath of the Wild, with the red hair and the dark skin?
Oh, the Gerudo?
Yeah. You think that the Gerudo they have that kind of hair and brown skin because he's about to name this old lady?
I mean, I think I did say...
You said that he did their defense of him.
Or at least that's like my headcanon, is that like the physical like ancestors of the Gerudo is Groose.
Yeah.
Because obviously kind of hard to talk too much about this until we finish the Let's Play, just because events in the game will kind of... You need certain events in the game to kind of understand.
My puzzle fell apart.
Wait a minute, this isn't Tetris.
I don't know this one. Tetris 100.
Tetris 3D.
Tetris what?
Honestly, this is like Tetris 3D.
What the fuck? It's just a Rubik's Cube.
Something like that.
It's Super Mario.
There we go. It's a giant gear.
Yeah, what if it was one? What is it spelled out? Level 1-1 from Mario Bros. And you had to do a crossover level.
Oh, jeez. Would it have to be like a 3D version of that?
Yeah, and you have to kill the Goombas with a sword.
I don't have a jump button in this game.
Yeah.
Can't get past the first pipe.
You can climb. You can chop up the ledge.
Yeah, the second pipe, because that one's too tall.
You need a pipe spit out air. I don't know what that is. That's what she says. That's new. Did not expect that to happen. Definitely don't go in there.
It's a path that transcends the flow of time.
Bruce is like, I don't want to. I want to get in there.
I want to be the one to save Zelda. You don't deserve her, Link. I mean, Jeff.
What's Bruce gonna do?
Who knows?
He's gonna stare at you with pretty little eyes, lazy, sleepy eyes.
I saw something on Twitter. It was like Bruce Day.
It is Bruce Day. Every day's Bruce Day. Look at his teeth. Look at that smile. It's a smile you want to protect.
Yeah, for sure.
Bruce is literally such a Chad.
Although he's fallen hard for that MILF.
He had to gilf, first of all.
My bad.
Jeez, I like frogs. Golly, I like frogs. And he has indubitably called the gilf bug.
Okay, come on, cutscene.
Oh, pretty too. He's got the one earring. Stands with the posture.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's after Link at the end.
Honestly,
Misplaced affection.
I mean, he did bully Link quite a bit.
Yeah. It's a real phenomenon. Get in the portal. Oh no, it got spooky.
Oh no, it's Final Fantasy V, The Void. No, that's Final Fantasy VI.
Oh.
Final Fantasy V is Exta, the tree.
Oh.
That doesn't really look like a tree in most of the encounters that you see.
The World Tree. Never seen anything about Final Fantasy V, really.
Final Fantasy V is... It's actually a lot of people's favorites for the job system.
Is that the one with the mechs?
No.
There she is.
Impa. Or doubtless overwhelmed. So, you're in the past. So just don't step on that butterfly.
Or like speak to anybody or go around and kill monsters, see what you're probably going to do.
Jumping ahead a bit there, but we're not staying here.
I'm sure there's a
Hmm?
sure there's in the past level.
Who knows? Maybe we're in it right now.
Yeah, well, you're in it, but like, I'm sure there's like a level associated with it, right?
Not quite. Again, that's jumping ahead a bit, because we're still probably 3 hours away from the final finale.
There she is.
We're currently ending the second third of the game, right here.
I'm glad you made it. She's cringing. That was cringe. Are you here? Follow me.
Goddess and demon known as Demise have
That's
not yet
not
healed.
that dude, is it?
No, that's Girahim that you're thinking of. Demise is his master.
Ooh, it's big and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you the whole story.
He radiates
There was
Dilf energy.
There was one ring.
Them
To
all.
rule them all. Sauron made it in its goblet of fire.
3 rings were given to the elves.
Long ago,
Was it-
Voldemort
Well, was it like 5 to the dwarves and then 7 or 9 to the humans?
I don't remember. Oh, I actually do know. It was 5 to the dwarves. It was 5 to the elves.
I thought it was 3 to the
It was
elves.
3 to the elves.
Because it all like went up in odd numbers.
It was 3 to the elves, 5 to the dwarves, and like fucking like 11 or like 9. There was something like way too many to people.
Well, you have a phone, look it
I
up.
got lost. Oh, one.
I don't want
There
to.
was a.
I don't want to know how many rings the humans
There was
got.
a bad guy named Voldemort. And he might have been gay. But don't ask J.K. Rowling about that.
She hates trans people.
She is a fucking turf.
Yep.
She is a spickle piece of shit.
And so I think we were talking over it. Here she comes.
That Markiplier's on a turf.
I thought you hated Markiplier.
Yeah, but he's not. I just bet he's in her fight. I'm just imagining him not being. He's just a nice guy, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like weird beliefs. He's just a happy fellow. I hate him for it, but he's fucking he's fucking horrific.
I'm the goddess reborn as a mortal.
What? What?
Dun.
What?
No, really.
He's like, yeah.
So, yeah, Zelda is actually the goddess in a mortal form.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. It literally every time like a story does that, I'm just like, okay, well, she's like still the same character, I guess. Like,
yeah, you just slightly special.
Change. Well, you're
it doesn't change anything between us, Link.
Well, it doesn't change anything. I'm still 14, he says.
Yes.
Get it?
Make sure to have the tea talk.
Catch my drift. That those braids not fall off. Those bracelet, those fucking ponytail or what are those?
I don't know how those work exactly. I don't know.
He hasn't blinked. He's like he's like is this like ethical?
Now that this is my purpose.
And your purpose is to...
God is created by, and the Great Blade she is a part of, for a very specific reason.
Your purpose is to knock the monster down so Bruce can shoot it with a bomb.
Someone who's part goddess, you sure seem to, get in trouble a lot.
Why are his eyes so wide? He can't be shocked. He can't be this shocked for this long. He's gotta, renormalize, right?
At least he's blinking now.
You're really good at puzzles.
By overcoming
killing goblins.
You found true courage.
You were able to figure out. You were able to devise the ways to defeat these horrible beasts.
We can now claim the Triforce, but she doesn't have the Triforce, so
instead, Triforce for the first time.
Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place.
You can tell I'm a goddess because my text is golden.
Ooh, that is a nice little attention to detail. May give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land.
What's to say it's an abomination? Has anyone heard this guy out? Anyone really just talk through this guy?
I think most of the people who try to talk with him end up dead, so...
And that's why Link's the best hero for the job, is that he can't speak. You don't even try opening dialogue with the demon.
And dun dun dun. Yeah.
Rest your blade.
Goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form.
It is not ultimate.
But we're still going to call it the Master Sword.
The ultimate Master Sword.
So you were wondering why the Master Sword didn't quite look like the Master Sword.
Things you can kill in 3 hits before can now be killed in 2 hits.
So we finally reached the end of the second third of the game.
He's gonna start drooling.
He does kind of look like that. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce. Yeah, this is kind of the continuity of Zelda games, because this is relatively new in comparison to, A Link to the Past or Ocarina, which don't even mention the goddess Hylia. But when we get to the next game, which will probably be Ocarina, I think that's the one that we'll go to next to continue the timeline. That explains a bit more of the Triforce and the creation of by the three goddesses. Alright, come on, Zelda, we're almost done. We need to finish up this episode.
Link's kind of like... He's like spectrum coded.
What?
Like, he's not like canon on the spectrum. But like... He's coded, you know? It's like in television, like in the 90s, where they have a character like acts gay, but like they don't say that ever. They're like queer coded.
Okay.
They can't say that because it's the 90s.
Yeah.
And they'll go to like jail. But like,
can't have the gay agenda.
yeah. So it's like he's like a spectrum coded or autism coded. So look at him. He's so focused on this task.
That is.
He is just listening, and he is looking, and he is not. His focus is not dropping.
Well, there's kind of a reason for that. So, we've kind of been talking over what's happening.
Oh, yes, we have.
So, until Demise is completely destroyed, Zelda has encased herself in amber, liquid tang, or solid tang, or whatever. Something, you know.
I gotta hide here for a bit. You don't get no Gucci until you kill that thing. This all but guarantees your success. Yeah, of course. Of course I will do this. Obviously, I'm killing the monster now.
I thought I'd let Bruce do it.
I really? Whoa.
Girl.
Shit.
There's your emote.
Shit. This is gonna take like 45 minutes to finish.
And it's gonna take a bit longer than
2
that.
hours.
Especially since we're doing a lot of the side quest type stuff. But we won't subjugate you all to that, or all of it at least. We're going to be doing, I'm going to do the majority of it off screen, and then we're going to do post on it. RIP.
RIP. It would happen.
So you heard all that, didn't you?
Guys, you guys, you know, shut the fuck up, Info. Ooh, you can light that torch.
It's
simply a stool.
Yes,
A simple,
but we needed to
stool.
heal anyways. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.